Today's adventure begins, I should say, from my hotel room here in Hollywood, California. As the recording of this Wednesday, September 6, 2023, I am looking out over Universal Studios Hollywood, where I will be heading down for a late afternoon walk around. From this angle, you can see a good percentage of the valley. You can also see Super Nintendo World, Wizarding World, Griffith Park. I'm heading down. It's the day before, as the recording of this, the day before HHN Hollywood begins. And I want to check it out. Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo's reflection here. I am excited about haunt season, and it officially kicks off, even though last night I went to Disneyland DCA, more exclusively DCA, for the sold-out Oogie Boogie Bash. The scary stuff begins tomorrow. I've always looked at HHN California as the beginning of my Halloween time. I did go to Not So Scary August 11th, day after my birthday in Florida, which is pretty wild that Florida starts Halloween on August 11th. And then again last night, I went to Disney's version of their Halloween. But the horror begins. I'm gonna go check out some merch, check out the mazes, check out the houses, check out the layout, maybe ride a thing or two. It's a little later in the day, it's 3:30 p.m. Park closes at 6. I'm inviting you to join me. I am excited. Shall you? Do not feed the fish. Thank you. It looks like people might be feeding the fish because it looks like they would like some food. Oh, some turtles here too. Goodness gracious. A lot of koi. Oh, look at this turtle coming in hot. The hotel's up there, and it's nice when you stay here, you can just walk across the bridge to Universal Hollywood. Also, if you stay here, there's a Universal City shuttle service that takes you to and fro from the park. So you could choose that, and it drops you off the front of the theme park. Or you could just walk the few hundred yards to the bridge, which is what I'm choosing to do. Starting a little bit later in the day, just simply because I'm trying to get acclimated and readjust my body to filming most of these events that are going to be happening in September. Not all of them, but a good portion of them are going to be happening throughout the course of the evening, late afternoon and the evening, and with the jet lag and the time change and all that, and the fact that most of the things are happening later in the evening and at night, afternoon and at night, just definitely want to like kind of readjust things, because usually I will film first thing in the morning, you know, film between like 8 and 5, 8 and 6, and edit at night. But this is kind of different when it comes to the haunt stuff. All right, gonna start off with some merchandise. I always like looking at the new merch. I haven't seen any of this since the last time I was at Universal Hollywood. And I do think it's kind of weird that they're using See You in the Fog, because when I think of the fog, Seeing You in the Fog, I think of Not Scary Farm. That is kind of weird that they're using that, to be honest. And Chucky is a prominent figure this year too. Now this house was here a few years ago, but it is back this year in a different location, Holidays in Hell. They did not have merchandise a few years ago. This year, the maze is back, and there is merch for it. Right down there, socks. Oh, here's a great Part 2 Chucky shirt right there. That's pretty cool. So you got the one up here coming out of the box. You got a big mask right here. You got some mugs. Yeah, there is just a lot of Chucky merch all around. Oh wow, over here. So we have the Never Go Alone, 'Tis the Season right over here. This has the 2023. This is kind of terrible. I don't like to mess with those things. It's just like one thing that I don't ever want to like use one of these, even one that looks kind of like a fake thing. The shirt has it on it as well. Never Go Alone. Anything on the back? No, nothing on the back, but there is a cup here. Also very interesting that the new Exorcist maze, the movie does not even come out until after the start of HHN. So anyone that's here on opening night, myself or anyone else, is not going to know anything about it other than what they're seeing in the maze. All right, here's another shirt on the back. It has all the different mazes. Last of Us, Stranger Things 4, Exorcist, Chucky, Holidays, Unmasked, Terror Tram Exterminators, Monsters in Latin America. It has the whole cavalcade on. So good to see the Universal Monsters will be back as well at HHN 23 Hollywood. Always like the Universal Monster stuff. And I'm glad Stranger Things 4 is here. I gotta be honest, Stranger Things 4 is the scariest of all the 4 seasons so far. Season 5 will probably be pretty good too. Now, non-theme, horror theme related, check this out. Very rarely do you see a Back to the Future 3 shirt, but they have one here. They have a part 3. You can get this little baggie, this tram baggie. The exterminator's up here, and Larry Larva, which is the main guy, he's got this little scented candle. Now, I've actually never played the video game, but I did watch the series, and I really liked it, so I kind of have a gauge on what's going to be happening because the series is based on the video game. But yeah, so Last of Us is based on the video game, and it's going to be, look at this, one of the clickers there. Got the Believer t-shirt right here as well. It's going to be weird seeing this without knowing really the context, because the movie will not be out, I think, in October, so it's going to be like a full month before this version of the film is out. Again, more See You in the Fog merchandise. When they released this for Orlando, I was like, that is so strange, it's not Scary Farm. But I guess they're doing it here too. I kind of wonder how Knox feels about that. And check these out. These are on loan. Look at this. There's a Chucky right there. There's Tiffany right there. There's a couple over the more on this side. He wants you for a best friend. He got like a little bracelet of some sort. Yeah, I'm excited about some Chucky. Ooh, is he going to be popping out of there? I hope so. I hope he's going to be popping out of there, or at least talking to guests through there. Oh my gosh, look at this. Minion Monster merchandise over here in the Minion store. Yes, Minion Monster. Got a little Minion Monsters, it's almost like ears. You put it like, well, it's like a headband, if you will. And a little mummy Minion right there, and another Minion Monster in the form of plushies. Who knows, Minions could be so horrifying, but they are. Mornings are evil. Oh, this guy's out here guiding us away from the evil that lurks. Oh, Frankenstein just put that lunchbox right there. Right there. Oh, he must be the head designer for HHN. And I ended up getting a piping hot caffeinated beverage, and it is right here tomorrow that they will be doing some sort of opening ceremony. I don't know if they're going to call it the opening ceremony, but right in this area they will have the fire being permitted up into the air with the ghoulish creatures of the night, welcoming everyone in under this little archway right here, which is going to be pretty dang fun. Is that Doc Brown? Where? You better go to another time tomorrow.
You are not.
Horrifying around these parts.
Unbelievable.
Can I take a picture?
Where? 3 hours in the future or 100 years in the past?
What's better?
100 years in the past,
all right.
Of course.
I'll meet up with you tomorrow. We'll get in the time machine and we'll go do something else.
Shoeing horses and fixing wagons. That's how we're going to spend the rest of our retirement. What do you say?
I love it, Doc.
All right.
I'll see you next time.
Shall you?
Ooh. I like that. I'll see you next time if you got the time.
I've got plenty of time.
See you, Doc. All right, this is what I'm really looking forward to. I had low expectations about this movie. Oh goodness, there's Dracula right there. I was discussing the...
Yes, go on.
Oh.
I don't wish to interrupt. I was just admiring your handiwork.
Thank you. I'll be back tomorrow for this. I'm excited.
Excellent.
Will you be around?
I'm always around.
You're always around. All right, Dracula. Good to see you, buddy. Yeah, I am really excited about this maze. So the rumor is that they built this maze for last year, but it did not happen. So the layout of last year, the sets where some of the ones from last year are going to be in this one. But now I've seen this movie, and they're going to have all the scare actors and everything inside here as well. So that's going to be pretty dang. This used to be the Walking Dead maze that you'd walk through. It was like a full 365-day-a-year walkthrough. So now they have this building utilized. Used to be Universal Monsters years and years ago, but now it's going to be used for HHN. And I was pleasantly surprised with how good the movie really was. It was pretty dang scary. I went into it thinking, I love the original trilogy and then the show Aspects of Evil Dead and all that. But I really didn't. I had low expectations for how this was going to be. So I put this on one of my top 2 or 3 really looking forward to mazes. And just kind of strolling around Secret Life of Pets. You go over here near the Palace where there is going to be another maze. And I'm not really sure. I've kind of stayed spoiler free on a lot of it. So I'm not really sure what this is going to be. But I don't know. This might be... You know what? I don't know what this is. It's also interesting that a lot of the set dressing, these almost kind of look like the Home Depot skeletons. You think they actually went to Home Depot, got them, and just overlaid them with different stuff? I don't know. Probably not. But yeah, it kind of looks like. But the set dressing stretches all the way back here, where normally you exit the maze up here and you go to the right. But I wonder if you're going to be able to exit out either way. That would be different if that's the case. Wow, it is wild to see the animal actor stage gone, where they used to have another show over there. It was a special effects show. That has been bulldozed as well. where I think they used to have a dance party in there. I never actually went to the dance party that was inside where the special effects show was. The stunt, it was like an indoor stunt show. So they probably will not be having that this year unless they move it elsewhere. But they are doing a lot of construction down through here onto the lower lot where there's going to be a few mazes as well. Behind, I think Stranger Things 4 is going to be behind Transformers down there. And then I believe over there is going to be, I think Holidays in Hell is going to be down there. It was where the Monsters maze, I just showed the modern day Monster maze, is where Holidays was a few years ago. I don't want to drop this coffee too because I want that first sip feeling. All right, I'm going to head down. I'm going to keep walking around and I'm going to head down to the lower lot. Today is a little warmer than it was yesterday. Yesterday was really enjoyable and nice, but today's a little warmer. Nothing by Florida standards, but here in California they have the wind machines out, the cool fog, kind of like giving a little bit of a nice ambiance. Oh goodness, this is new. He has never been up there before. He's never been up top before like that, talking over here next to Secret Life. That's a new experience. Either that or I just never noticed it before.
Appreciate it, Kit Kat. You take care of Pops.
That's kind of cool.
You have a good day too.
But usually he's over in the ride. He must have stepped out. And now he's right here.
Man, what a day. I got to practice my Japanese. I met a Kit Kat. Told the guy to be extra careful.
Yeah.
This guy right here is doing videos for his TikTok or his Instagram or maybe his YouTube.
That's me.
What's going on, sir? What's happening?
You gonna get out of here before the monsters arrive tomorrow?
Oh, I'm absolutely gonna get out of here. You think I'm gonna hang out here?
In
fact, I might have to put on my Captain Snowball outfit and show these monsters they're not somebody to mess with me.
All right. Good luck.
I appreciate it, man. You want to come too? You need my sidekick.
I'll be here.
Okay.
All right.
So that's the plan.
See you later.
Meet here at 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock, I'll be here.
7 o'clock. Everybody else is invited too. Anybody will come.
I love that. I love that so much.
Tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
Yep, everybody's gonna be here at 7 o'clock. Well, this area over here the last few years has been kind of a drinking area sponsored by Modelo. I think that's going to be the par for the course this year too. It is so wild not seeing a building there anymore. Look at this, like you can even see the Hilton over there off in the distance. These big buildings right here is all gone. I really like those misters though. Really like those misters. Yeah, look at that. Just construction and demolished buildings and just dirt all the way the side of the berm there. They probably got some big plans for that. Rumor was it was going to be a roller coaster, but time will tell. Even over in this side, construction update. This is one of the mini escalators. I think there's like 3 big escalators that go to the lower lot. Never go alone. I'm sure if you bought a one-person ticket and didn't meet up with anyone here, they would take your money as well. But yeah, never go alone is their slogan. So if you look down here, you can see there you go, right there. You can see the back of one of the mazes there, and then there is another maze over there by stage 16. And then I think there is one kind of around the back over behind the Transformers area down there. And this year they are bringing something over to the Waterworld stage. I want to go check that out. They're bringing a Purge experience they just announced like a week ago over to the Waterworld show. They can do 2 shows a night. And they're going to do a show where it's like based on the Waterworld area. They're going to use that set dressing, but then they're going to dress it, theme it around the Purge. So there's going to be a few down here, some on the upper lot. They're also going to have the tram tour, and then they're also going to have the Waterworld stage. And usually in years past down here on the lower lot, they have a lot of themed food. So I'm going to see if any of those booths are up. I'm sure they are. I think they did team member previews the other night, which they kind of had a full run of. They got all the stanchions and gates already there. This is usually the entrance and the exit to the maze. It's going to be around the back over that direction. Now I know what all the mazes are, but I do not know the layout of them. So I did go to Midsummer, which I kind of learned a little bit about the event there. And I've kind of been keeping up a little bit, but I have not really seen what they're going to be like, the placement in the parks. And as of now, my plan is to go 2 times to HHN Hollywood this season. Maybe a 3rd, but definitely 2 times to get my fill. All right, yeah, so here's going to be some of the drinks that are going to be located down here next to Jurassic as well. There's something called the Stellar Bar located above Jurassic. Oh, dropping in. So they got the little barricade up, but this is it. You go up this staircase to the Stellar Bar. I also have something slated to do here at HHN Hollywood that I've never done before. It won't be happening on opening night, but I'm excited about doing something a little different at a Horror Nights event. That'll be happening a little bit later in the season, in a couple weeks, give or take. Here's Surfer Boy Pizza, which was from season 4 of Stranger Things. I'm gonna be eating some food tomorrow during the event, and then also the other time that I'm going to be showing up out here as well. Ooh, check it out. They got Scoops Ahoy over there too. This is all Stranger Things themed down here. When there was a rumor, or people were kind of speculating that Stranger Things season 4 would be appearing on both coasts, I was pretty excited. A lot of people didn't really know if that was going to be good or not, and it's still kind of up for discussion on whether it is. We have to wait till tomorrow night to find out. But I really liked Stranger Things season 4. I liked the second half of season 3 too. That was pretty dang good. But season 4, man, it's a straight up horror. I really hope that they do it justice. I really hope they do it justice. All right, it looks like both of these are going to be located on the lower lot, and then you veer off around the back of the Transformers building, or off to the side, and then behind the Mummy. Holiday's probably down that way, and around the back of the Mummy is going to be the other one around that direction. That's my guess anyway. Oh, dang, yes, they got some good Stranger Things 4 merchandise here. Look at this. Season 4 is about to rear its head. Vecna and the whole rest of the crew will always be here. Well, not always be here, but it'll be here for this season. That is a very disturbing bag right there. Ooh, the Monsters of Latin America shirt there as well. And it'd be pretty cool if we could go through Jupiter's Claim once again like it was last year on the tram itself. This is the back of the Exorcist Believer shirt there as well. All new skin-crawling horror. That's kind of like a throwback to the old horror films of the good old days, so I like that. It's going to probably be cheesy, fun, and very exciting, and again, a lot of Chucky. Here's another great Never Go Alone shirt right there with the cast of characters on there. Oh, and socks. Even got the Surfer Boy Pizza shirt, and I was thinking maybe this would have the Dio patch on the back, but it does. It has a Hellfire Club shirt on the back, or back patch. That is a huge coffee mug with Vecna. I guess Vecna really likes a good piping hot caffeinated beverage. Part of the reason I wanted to check out the merchandise today is because tomorrow we'll have no time for merch. I'm going to be doing the mazes to get the full experience. No time for gift shops tomorrow, or very little time. It all culminates into a very busy event tomorrow. Almost every night I was looking at this month was sold out if I was reading the website. Tomorrow, from what I could tell, sold out. It's gonna be busy. This is the last of us. All right, I'm kind of wondering where it loads in though. Does it load in over this direction near the Raptor encounter, possibly around that way? I mean, it could, or I'm not really sure. I guess I'll wait till tomorrow night to find out. Or maybe you go around back behind Jurassic in the queue. So as I'm counting, 3 mazes houses down here on the lower lot. All right, I stand corrected. No, 4 total mazes. Exorcist, Stranger Things, Holidays, Last of Us. That's it, Last of Us. My shadow reminded me that Last of Us was the 4th. 4 on the lower lot. Now, last year back in here, they had the Death Eaters on boxes out. I wonder if they're going to do that again this year. I hope so. Yeah, it appears so, because they have the boxes set up right here. And another box set up right over here. So could one be standing right there with this? Last year they had one right here, but I don't see the box there, but they have a box set up here. Ah, you know what it is? It might be this. They just moved it out of the way during daytime busyness. I do love when they are out. It just really adds an extra element and ambiance into Wizarding World, in my opinion. All right, these balloons, check it out. They have some of the Universal monsters on the balloons. There's also some dinosaurs in there too. But yeah, check it out. There's the Invisible Man. It's kind of tough to see him because he's kind of hidden. He's invisible. You also got the Creature, another Invisible Man, Dracula, Bride of Frankenstein, all the balloons here. We ran into each other again, Doc.
Well, you ran into me. I was always in the right place at the right time.
You're always trying to get around me, and I always find you. I don't know how, but I found you.
I don't know. Kindred spirits in different times.
Yes,
Future in the past, and here we are in the present.
So you've gone through in your time machine. Give me a prediction about tomorrow. How horrifying is this event going to be?
How horrifying.
Yes.
Let's see, well, you never know. Time travel can be very unexpected, right?
Yes.
But of course you must expect the unexpected, and that's what we're expecting.
It's a very vague answer, Doc.
That's right.
I like that. I like you speaking riddles.
That's right.
Now, for some reason, I was thinking the last tram left a half hour before close. Park closed at 6. I went down there at 4:48, and it said last tram is left for the day. So evidently the last tram leaves at 4:30, an hour and a half before. Just evidently because the tram is like an hour-long tram tour, so they don't want to take any chances on having anyone back there. So I'm not going to be going past the fire station. So the next time I'll be down there on the back lot will be for HHN. And I stated this earlier, but again, it's just a little wild to be able to see. You got Krusty Land over there in the Simpsons ride. Being able to see it from this little overlook here where the pet show used to be and all that. The whole amphitheater is bulldozed. can't remember the name of the dance show. There was a dance show that used to like be over there in the area that was next to the pet show in the amphitheater where they had the special. I should probably look it up. It was called Jabberwockies. I had to look it up. The only reason I don't remember it is because I never saw it. I never went in there and saw Jabberwocky. Now I regret not doing it because it's gone. For real though, this like scary Yeti thing is on top of a pile of stuffed animals. That is horrifying. And this one, oh, there's a skeleton in there, and this guy kind of looks like the genie almost. And the last water roll was at 4, so I missed that too. So the next time I will be over there will be time for the Purge. Dangerous. Water's only open during HH. Oh, there's even a peacock Halloween horror bar tucked away over here when you're walking over to the Purge area. Now in the past they had houses set up in here like House of 1000, Halloween, things like that, but they're not using the queue anymore this year. Oh yes, in fact I will be visiting you very soon. Oh, looks like Chucky's gonna be brewing up a little BBQ as well over here. Definitely gonna have to get a bite to eat during the season over here. There's like sandwiches, burn-ins, everything. Oh, even a clucking nightmare. Chucky's a clucking nightmare. This fall, he's running for your lives. Yeah, I just have a feeling that Chucky is going to be right here. This is going to go down and Chucky is going to communicate with all the guests as they're walking by. Probably with some pretty offensive things being said. Yeah, this is a decal sheet. You can peel these off. They're kind of like stickers, but they're not stickers. They're decals. You could use this for a lanyard pouch as well, and a little patch set over here, or pins. Oh, this has the HHN 2023 logo on it there, or the date stamp. I'm kind of thinking I should get a lanyard and a lanyard holder, maybe just to kind of document. So I think I might get this, and there's actually a pair of socks I was kind of eyeballing also. So I'm gonna get this. I have an appropriate t-shirt that I'm gonna be wearing, my throwback shirt, holiday shirt that I'm going to be wearing for opening night. Take a look at these Chucky socks. I'm going to get, these are $20. So $20, $10, and I think another $10, give or take. So this will be part of my wardrobe opening night. Oh, I bet that clock is going to be in the house, or the maze. You call them mazes or houses. I'm not sure what Murdy refers to them as. I call them mazes sometimes, I call them houses sometimes. But yeah, the clock and the stained glass, all that. Very iconic. From season 4, even though this kind of reminds me of Beauty and Who Could Ever Truly Love a Beast. Oh, there's an 11 mask. I don't know if you're allowed to wear that, but you would be able to see right there above her nose, and here's a Demogorgon one as well. I don't think you could wear those in the park though, or maybe you can. I also really like all the Universal Monsters merchandise that they have through here. The Bride, Frankie himself. Oh, check out the globe in the gift shop. It's got little devil horns on it for Halloween. And I got my stuff here in the bag. I'm ready to rock. That is a sweet Hellfire leather jacket right there too. And toothpick holders. That's what they call them at theme parks now. Toothpick holders. They don't actually say what they really are. Even like the window decals that they have in the window. You got the pumpkin there. I got HHN 2020. I love date stamp stuff. Simply because time goes by so quickly now. It's really, you can look back and be like, oh wow, that was that many years ago? And this is all the actual event merchandise, non-IP event merchandise. There's a crow right there with an eyeball. Walking out, take a look at a few other merch things. I don't really hardly ever walk through City Walk too often anymore, because usually I'll just walk across from the hotel. So kind of popped in the gift shop. Pretty much the same kind of merchandise they have in the store. If you don't have a ticket for the park for the day, you can just go get the merchandise over at City Walk where they have the store. And from that particular spot, walking back across the bridge here, down the stairs, going back to my room, which is up there. Got some merch. I also have extended my season pass, annual pass, year pass. It expired on the 16th or 17th, so within, another week or 10 days, or give or take. So I've gone ahead and renewed my pass also. So I will be a Universal Studios Hollywood pass holder for another year. And the pass that I purchased gives me a ticket to HHN as well. So there is a slight possibility. I'm gonna go at least 2 times this season. I might go a 3rd time. I might go a 3rd time based on the pass that I purchased. The year-long pass includes 1 free night to HHN. So I'm definitely going twice. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise. But it could be a 3rd time this season, which would be pretty cool. I mean, opening night, that is just a whirlwind. Definitely good to go twice. And a 3rd time, that would just be the charm. Check out, look, you can see good into the valley from here too. that's going to do it for today. Kind of a hype video for HHN Hollywood, one of my favorite haunt events every year. Looking forward to it. I'll see you in the next video. The vlog is over. One of these days I do need to take the shuttle over there just to get the experience. Got a little choked up there today, man. I don't know why. Probably need a drink of water. Also, I saw a tour van drive through. One of those Hollywood tours just drove through here. I've never seen one in this property before. Yeah, take a look. It's going by right now. I don't know what it could be pointing out. Man, I know the Back to the Future staircase is right down here. Maybe it was just dropping someone off. I'm trying to think of what other films were filmed right there. But yeah, there's one of those Hollywood tour vans going by, Starline Tours.
I definitely would if I had somewhere to put that 20,000 photos I have on my